Hey guys, it's Peanut and Ice Cream Bar. So today's cocktail is brought to us by the lovely Deborah. You're making it happen, Deborah. Go Deborah, everybody. Go Deborah. So normally what I'd like to do is actually have a nice printed picture up here, but of course my printer is out of ink. For now I'm just going to do a lovely digital image, so boop, there she is. She's a Dollstown Soyu. I'm really good at every language, so this should not be surprising that I don't know how to pronounce that. I mean that I'm pronouncing it perfectly. I'm beautiful, damn it. So her name is Dani, and I asked a little bit about Dani's personality, and I found out that she is pretty bright and bubbly. Not so great at childhood, but you know, from that she developed some pretty excellent climbing skills, really good at getting up onto roofs, climbing trees. Maybe she'll grow up to be a local superhero, who knows? I also found out that she is half elf and half gnome, hence the pointed ears. So I thought making a drink for this stall was going to be really fun, something kind of crazy and bright and bubbly and cute and happy, something that reminded me of trees. I've never climbed a tree in my entire life, so I don't know. The first thing I got was limoncello to be our bright, happy, sunshiny sky. The next thing I grabbed was hypnotic, which is a lovely liqueur that is vodka and fruit juices and just a little bit of cognac, and that's going to be our beautiful blue sky color for our bright, happy, sunny tree climbing day. And finally, and don't get scared now because it's really just a splash, we have absinthe because it's beautiful green trees. Our trees are just like absinthe. Also, you know, used to be green fairy, and you know, she's elf, gnome, fairy. I don't know. I was vibing off a connection there. So I'm taking a little bit of each one. If you want to see precise measurements, look at the recipe down below. And I am one by one blending them with ice in the blender and then sticking that in a little ice tray. And look how beautiful it is! Because things were spilling over, I kind of have a lovely gradient effect going on. It looks like a beautiful watercolor palette. I do believe that you could go highball or lowball with this. I'm gonna go for the low one. So we are kind of making like a grown-up slushie. So now we've got this wonderful, beautiful decolored drink, and it's lovely. It's not quite layered, but it does have like areas where it's more blue and areas where it's more green. I'm going to add lovely lychee drink, and then I'm going to take a little bit of lime juice. Fresh limes would probably be better, but I don't have them. I'm just going to add a couple dry bay leaves because I think that they look beautiful. Isn't that pretty? Alright, so here we go. I'm so sorry. I went so overboard in my garnish. I like stuck leaves in there. If that looks weird and creepy and like petrified goop, then I don't know. I just thought it would be fun. Oh, it's so cold. Oh. I'm sorry, that is really fun to drink. And I'm gonna tell you why, okay? The alcohol obviously doesn't really freeze, but the water freezes around it when you make the ice cubes, right? So when you swallow a chunk of that kind of slushy alcohol, water, frozen, almost frozen mix, you get just like a pop of whatever flavor that was. It's very exciting in your mouth. I will call it Girl in the Tree. I don't know, maybe you should be able to name your own cocktail. I feel so refreshed. It is, it's like an adult slushie, and that's like fun and bubbly, and then the colors, this kind of like magical, ethereal, woodland creature kind of feeling. That's what I was going for. Oh, that's a good name, Woodland Magic, right? Right? Okay, anyway. Now Deborah told me a story about how she had such a hard time finding the perfect doll sculpt to embody this character, and let me just say, Deborah, I feel you, girl. I feel you, because even though tan skin is so much more available than it used to be, it is still almost impossible to find. I mean, finding the right sculpt is a journey to begin with, but if you need it to be tan skin and have elf ears, I am surprised. I mean, like, congratulations on finding her, because whew, I used to see Dollstown sculpts a lot, I feel like, and now I hardly ever see them anymore, so I'm like, hey, I like this happening here. This glass is less pretty because it's tinted, so now the color looks weird. That's why I didn't really want to use it. But, you know, cheers, Dani. I don't know where I'll put you on the screen, but cheers. And hey, cheers to you, Deborah. It was awesome collaborating with you. I really honestly do appreciate it. You guys feel free to give Dani and Deborah some props. Wish her luck on all of her face-up and future doll adventures with Dani. I hope that they all go well. And thank you guys so much for watching. If by chance you guys want me to try to turn one of your doll characters into a cocktail, I am up to the challenge. I will link to the form you can fill out below, and I will talk to all of you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching. And especially, thank you, Deborah. I'm sorry, I hope that wasn't all too weird. Sometimes it just comes out of my mouth like that, and you're like,